Garza in my studio in Oklahoma City, and I hope you're having a great day. I know Memorial Day is around the corner. Everybody's getting excited about outdoor weather, summertime, but hey, I've been doing some research, and I'm still just being bombarded with emails about people just really confused about, you know, things like reduced calorie, reduced fat, reduced sugar, calorie-free, sugar-free, no cholesterol, no added hormones, which is the latest one. So today I'm going to briefly go over each one of these, some of the more popular ones, and instead of me talking to you and just talking to you, I mean, this is stuff I already know. I've actually written it out so that, you know, you can go back and listen to this and understand it and absorb it and process it, so that when you're in the store next time and you see these labels flashing at you, you stop and look at it before you just purchase it. I mean, let's start, for instance, with reduced calorie, okay? What you understand is the FDA allows food companies to do this stuff. They create laws, and they're called loopholes, so that food companies can blatantly lie to you. I mean, that's crazy. I don't understand what's even allowed. Because, you know, we're a consumer. We think the FDA is doing the right thing for our behalf. We walk by, we see something that says reduced calorie, and we're trying to lose weight. We just pick it up because we think it's the right thing to do. When in reality, they created loopholes. So let's go over reduced calorie. Reduced calorie. Here's the law. This is a law from the FDA. If a food has 25% or more fewer calories than a comparable product, that should be their competition. So if a food company sees their competition, if they lower their calories by 25% or more, it can be labeled reduced calorie. So compare a fatty food to a super fatty food, and you can call it reduced calorie, even if the caloric content is excessively high. So let's say you have a really fatty product here, and I come in and I say, you know what, I'm going to lower my calories on my product by 25% because the law says then I can put a big label across that says reduced calorie. Think about that, okay? Think about that. All they got to do is drop their calories by 25% against the competition, and then call it reduced calorie. It's reduced, but it's still a highly fat food. We just grab it because it says reduced calorie. Reduced fat, same kind of law. If a food has 25% or more fewer grams of fat than its competition, it can be labeled reduced fat. Check out reduced fat peanut butters. While they have fewer fat grams than the regular peanut butters, they are still a high fat food, labeled reduced fat. So you're going down the aisle and you see peanut butter, and you see reduced fat. You grab that. Okay, yes, 25% less calories or less fat. I mean, you know, still fewer grams of fat. You still got a fat food here. It's still going to make you fat. Okay, let's face facts here. Just because it says reduced fat doesn't mean it's a good food for you. Think about what you're doing if fat loss is your primary goal. Reduce sugar. If a food has 25% or more fewer grams of sugar than a comparable product, it can be called reduced sugar. So you have a candy bar over here, and this other candy bar lowers their sugar content by 25%. They can call it reduced sugar. Okay, yes, but it's still going to cause insulin release, which is going to cause fat storage. I mean, if fat loss is your primary goal. The whole key to these, people are getting obese and fatter, and they're shopping and they're telling me, man, I'm buying reduced calorie, reduced fat, reduced sugar, calorie free. Let's go with calorie free. Calorie free. If a food has 5 calories or less per serving. 5 calories or less per serving. Are you hearing me? What has 5 calories or less per serving? Nothing. I mean, air. But that's the law. FDA says if a food has 5 calories or less per serving, it can be labeled calorie free. Duh! Okay, 5 calories, what's that? Some, you know, piece of air there? I mean, 5 calories, so we can call that calorie free. You see that and you're like, wow, that's going to help me on my diet. Okay, you can see how some marketing creativity can get around the laws that are supposedly to protect the consumer and provide truth in labeling. The pure fat butter substitutes can clearly boast calorie-free on their labels if the serving sizes are small enough. So you've got these pure fat butters that are saying out there calorie-free, and if you turn it over, it says fat content. I mean, like one serving 120 calories, fat from calories 120. That's a pure fat product. If you see the word calorie-free and you're like, well, it must be good, it's because the serving size is 5 calories or less. That would be like a smidgen of butter. Think about that. Play this again and think about what I'm telling you. Then you got no cholesterol. I love this one. So as you stroll down the supermarket shelves, you find pastas, vegetable oils, and rice labeled no cholesterol. Pastas, vegetable oils, and rice are the ones I saw with this label, no cholesterol on it, okay? I want to educate you on something. That sounds good, and it creates a perception that a given food is somehow healthier than the brand sitting next to it on the shelf. Here's the interesting part. Pastas, vegetable oils, and rice never contain cholesterol to begin with. Cholesterol is found in animal products. They put that on a product that never did have cholesterol, so you will buy it thinking, well, there, I'm going to lower my cholesterol because the doctor says that, and that's what we see. Again, put it on a product that doesn't even have cholesterol. Give me a break. The latest one, my latest one, the biggest one I'm just right now, oh, no added hormones, okay? Listen up, this one's a little bit lengthy. Milk cartons, hear me now, focus. Milk cartons will sometimes put the words no added hormones on the front of the panel. Of course, this implies that other cartons of milk do have hormones, and the hormone-free version would be a better choice. Guess what? No milk has added hormones. Dairy producers don't add hormones to the milk, but it has become common practice to inject bovine growth hormone into the cows that produce the milk. A hormone-treated cow can produce milk that shows up on your supermarket shelf saying no added hormones. But the cow that shot the milk out into the bottle was injected with the hormones. You see how they lie? The carton of milk wasn't injected with hormones, so they can say that. No added hormones to this carton of milk. But Betty the cow over here is just pumped full of them, right? Okay? And what, you think her milk's going to come out hormone-free? Here's a few final food facts that might be surprising to you. Now, you may not even mess with some of these foods, but these are just to give you some ideas. Aunt Jemima frozen blueberry waffles. Blueberry waffles, that sounds great. They do not contain any blueberries at all. The bluish things are dried apple parts treated with food dye. You're not even getting a blueberry in your freaking blueberry waffles. Okay, next, Quaker Instant Oatmeal Fruit and Cream Variety comes in strawberry and blueberry flavors. The strawberry version doesn't contain any strawberries. The blueberry version doesn't contain any blueberries. You're not even getting fruit in these products. I mean, they're telling you blueberry, strawberry. You're not even getting that. I mean, my gosh, give me my blueberries. Betty Crocker Stir and Bake Carrot Cake doesn't contain even a shred of a carrot. Not even a shred of carrot. I could go on and on, and on here. But my point here is, play this again, email this to everyone. Get people to start thinking and using their heads here. I just gave you a load of information that the labels are just, do not go by and see reduced sugar, reduced fat without stopping. Use your common sense and look on there. If it says 40 grams of sugar, well, reduced sugar. Well, somewhere they're doing a law, some kind of law there, loophole. I don't know what it is. I don't need to know. I just know that 40 grams of sugar cannot be good. Okay, that's my rant for the day. I hope that helps you out. Think about it. Email me, tlcfitness@cox.net, or you can call me, 820-3813. Let me give you the rundown on this stuff so you get, educated. Learn the fitness truth. That's what I'm out here trying to preach to people, is tell them the truth about all these label laws, and you've got to just be on your guard. And if fat loss is your primary goal, you've got to implement the eating deal. Then get into an exercise program. Again, my fat loss camps, you can try them out for a week to see if it works for you. We give you an eating plan that's the real deal, one that you can live with, something that makes sense to you. You go, wow, that makes sense what he's doing here. I teach you how to eat right. We put in workout programs 3 days a week, not 5, only 3 days a week, so you can have a life. Try it out. If you want to try it out, give me a call. We'll give you a free pass, get you set up. Hey, hope you have a great Memorial Day, and I will be talking to you.